Hi everyone, I'm Cherry here. Very glad to see you. Today we learn the precise buy point and sell point. For most retail investors, for most of us, the right buy point and sell point is very important. It will decide how much our profit will be. So today we learn one of homely feature indicators, red white circle, to tell us the buy point and sell point. So before class, this is the disclaimer. All the indexes and the individual shares side here is only for teaching purpose, not for recommendation. So every one of us should be responsible for our own investment. This is me. I'm in Singapore 11 years already and conduct a class in homely in the past 10 years and helped thousands of local investors. So hope the lesson today can also help you in your later investment. So for our stock investment, every one of us, we should build the right sequence, the right strategy. First, we should have the right philosophy. Philosophy is vital important for every retail investors. The second one, we should have the right knowledge. And then we also should have the right tools. We have the right mindset. So all this together can help us make safe and sustainable profits in the stock market. So just check which one you want to learn more and which one you want to improve. So only these four together we can make sustainable profit, no matter in bull market or bearish market. So philosophy, today we share the homely chart, 22 years investment philosophy. If not understand, especially for the new friends, the first time you know homely, you just write down these three sentences. The first one, index first, stock next, means before we want to buy any share, we better check the index first, and then it's sector index. The last is individual share, because the index will decide the 80% of individual shares movement. The second philosophy is long-term first, short-term next. And the third philosophy is operator familiar. And in later class, we will see one by one. Today, we only learn the index first and stock next. So for example, we take Nasdaq for example on the US market. Nasdaq is the index, the technology index. So from this chart, we see the index presently is in uptrend, but now it have resistance at the pipeline. This line will be resisting once it's break down, so the support will be turned to resistance. This one is the knowledge. We need to learn how to draw the pipeline, how to use the trading rules in upward pipeline. So we never buy, we never consider short-term sell, or when it's the time we must sell. So according to the pipeline, the trading rules, we can also get the result. But this one we need to learn. It doesn't matter if you don't know. In later class, the technical analysis, we will teach how to use the pipeline and how to draw properly and to draw rightly. So this is the index. After we know the index, presently it's still around the uptrend. Around the uptrend channel, still move here, and we learned the money flow indicator last week. We see the money continue flowing, so it may continue rise a bit and may pull back, go back in the uptrend channel again. This is the index. It tells us 80 of individual shares under Nasdaq also have chance and also rising. This is the sector index. Sector index means say some consumer sector, telecommunication sector, financial sector, material sector. Different sector is have different movement during some specific period. So we should follow the sector properly, and then we can always catch the hot spot. This is the Singapore market sector. And also for Malaysia market, for Hong Kong market, we can always check the right sector. So which sector moves in the fast, and which is have the best movement, and then we only consider the best sector. US market also the same. American exchange, New York exchange, all can check. After we know the sector, which sector is better, and then we can consider the individual share. For individual shares, we have 4 elements to make analysis. We must combine volume, price, time, and space together. Anyone cannot make the right decision. See, if we only consider price, only consider volume, not enough. We also should consider time and space. That's the reason why homely chart have so high probability. The at least accuracy is 87.4. That's because we consider these 4 elements together to make analysis and make decision. So for example, today we will learn the red white circle. I like the circles. It have red color and also have white color. This red white circle also called SAR, stop and reverse. But in homely, the parameter is different. The parameter is much sensitive. So usually the red circle will act as support, and the white circle will act as resistance. And the first red circle appear, and also money flow in, we can consider buy. And the first white circle appear, the money flow out, we can consider sell. So later we will learn this indicator. Before we learn the indicator, we see some examples. This one is from previous movement. We just check the signal effective or not. So you see this is the first chart. This one is EM, Singapore share. We see the first red circle appear. From white circle turn to red. It's around $1.57. And then afterwards, always red circle. So it means the red circle will be support for the price. And then we can hold. Whenever the money flowing out, the red bar break up purple line, we can consider take profit. It's around $3. So you see, 100%. And another one is NC2, also one of the Singapore share, recently also very strong. This one we from the chart we see the white circle turn to red circle. The first red circle is around 44 cents, 45 cents, and then afterwards it's always red circle. It means the support works, and then we just hold, and then $1.40 already, 300% profits already, but we still can hold until the white circle appear, and then we sell. So you see 100%, 300%, and we see this one is reverse down. See, the first red circle appear here. The first red circle appear is around 74 cents, and then small correction, 6 days. The second time the first red circle appear is around $1.20, and then continue rising $2.20 and rise much more. So this is the circle. With the circle, we can know the buy point and also the sell point, and also when can hold, very safe to hold to make more profits. And now this is the chart without signal. This is a normal candlestick. Normal candlestick here, the green means the intraday is rising, the red means intraday the price is going down. So from the normal candlestick, you know what will happen next. So maybe we will sell already because it's pulled back 7 days. After some rising, pull back 7 days. If we don't have the signal, we may sell. But you see, after you sell, it rises more. And then rise so much already. Most of retail investors may sell again, as during this period it rise so much already. But you see, after you sell, continue rising. So that's the reason why we need to learn, we need to use the technology to help us to find the best buy point, to help us to hold the strong stock. Okay, So now we go back to the chart, we see why can it continue rising, because it have so many big fish here. The big fish, the banker, the institutional money here, that's the reason the price can be higher and higher. So every time the price pull back, after correction finish, we can consider can continue buy again, can consider enter again. But the question is, when will be the buy point? And when we can buy, after bought, the price will rise in. That's every one of us will want. After we bought, the price will rise, and a big rise. So according to this indicator we learned last week, we see if the banker here, if the share have big fish, so this share is a strong share, it will definitely rise in future. The thing is, when can we enter? When is the right buy point? So now from the circle, the red white circle, we can know very well. So you see, every time the first red circle appear, every time the first red circle appear, it will rise more. So if we miss the best buy point, and every time after the correction finish, we can enter again. After the correction finish, we can buy again. So every time after you bought, it will rise. After you bought, it will rise more. So you will be very happy, right? Not only Singapore market, but also Hong Kong, Malaysia, US market, every market total the same. So for example, again, so this one after some rising, and then it will continue rise. We don't know. Maybe you will continue to hold, right? But then what happened? So big sudden drop. So what to do next? We average down, we sell all, we clear position, or we buy back more. So we don't know, as you don't have the indicator. But then the price continue rising, very big V pattern rebound and rise again, hit the previous high and continue rising. So if we can catch the right buy point, and then this period profit will be ours. Every one of us want, right? So from the signal, from the indicator, and then we see how we can. So during this period, it's small rise. It's okay, as most part is yellow bar. The bank, the hot money, the fund manager play here. So it's only small rise. And whenever the retail investor come, and then big drop appear. And then after that, the green bar smaller, the yellow bar increasing. So it means the hot money flow in again. So the price no power to drop. It have power to rise, especially when the red bar appear. The red bar means the big fish, right? The big money flow in, so the price have power to rise more, continue rise more. So the question is, when can we buy? From the signal, it's very clear. First red circle buy, first white circle sell. This period we can make small money, the pocket money, the coffee money. But this period, the white circle means resisting, means it will pull back, it will continue drop. So we just wait and see, or you can consider sell short. You see, in Singapore market, in US market, we can trade uptrend and in downtrend. If the market turn up, we can buy long. If the market turn down, we can sell short. So nearly 70% of the time we can all have chance. Only 30% when the market inside we wait and see, or we use small money to trade for short term. Other 70% uptrend or downtrend, we can all buy or sell, and then can all make profits. This is the advantage of us. So we see if it's a white circle, we just wait and see, and wait for the next red circle appear. When the white circle turn to red, and also the big money flow in, so we can consider catch bottom and buy. $1, and now it's 150. So during this period, a few weeks, it's 50% already, and very safe. We just repeat. So your profit will be accumulate. Very easy. the same pattern, same model. And come again, after some small correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 small correction, red circle appear again. So later we will see in practical uses of the red white circle, this period we can continue hold, If you sell, also no problem. When turn to white circle, you buy back again. So next turn, continue make money. Okay, this is the red white circle. Here is the practical uses. When we use red white circle, please be noted. First one is the number of the circle. If we learn the technical analysis, if we know the knowledge, we see short-term correction is 6 to 10 days. So if the red circle or the white circle appear 6 to 10 already, then we just wait and see. You no need buy, no need sell, as it may have some correction. We go back to the examples here. So you see, here is the first white circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days correction finish and then turn to red circle again. See, if you see now it's white circle, you sell, no need already. One thing, 6 to 10 days, the small correction finish already. Another thing, here only minor correction. As the red bar still more than 50, you see the number here, number 25, 50%, 75%. If the red bar more than 50%, especially more than 75%, even have some correction, but no green bar appear. So it means this banker is very strong. It's very strong. Only small correction finish and then it will definitely rise again. So this 6 to 10 days correction we can hold, can wait, no problem. So 6 to 10. Second is the distance between the circle and the price. This is also very important. If the circle or the price, the candlestick is very far away from the red circle or white circle, we also wait and see. No need buy, no need sell. As if it's too far, usually the price, the candlestick, it will pull back to the circle. The third point is the angle of the circle and the horizontal lines. The 45 degree is the best, and later we will have examples to explain this point. And the fourth point, when we use red-white circle, during different periods, the monthly chart, the weekly chart, and the daily chart, we have 8 trading rules. Okay, and we see one by one. This is the first one, the numbers of the circle, number of the circle. If 6 to 10 already, we just wait and see, just like here. See, during this first rising, every time you see, this is top graph. Every time, first red circle buy, first white circle sell, red circle buy, white circle sell, red circle buy, white circle sell. During this period, these 4 times, every time we can make money. Make small money, make big money, but every time according to the rules, we buy at a white circle and sell at a white circle, or buy at a red circle, sell at a white circle. Every time we make money. Okay, and just like here, after some correction, 6 to 10 days, if you see still white circle, but the white circle appear 6 to 10 already, so we no need sell. We just wait and see. It may turn to white circle and rise again. And also here, very minor correction, so it will rise again. All the white circle will be resistance. All the red circle will be support. Every time the price pull back or hit the red circle support, it will rise more. So this is the red-white circle. And the second point is the distance. First, you remember the number. And the second, we remember the distance. Distance means, just like here, the same example. This one is reverse stone. We take this for example. So you see, now it's a white circle, right? It's a white circle. And here, the candlestick is very far away from the white circle. So no need sell. And afterwards, it will rebound to the white circle. And also like here, if the price is very far away from the red circle, the price is very far away from the red circle, no need buy, and usually it will pull back, so the price will be lower, and if near or hit the red circle support, rise again, we go to buy after you bought rising, so here no sell and the price rebound and rise again, right? So the second point is the number. Number means the price, the candlestick cannot too far away from the circle. The third is the angle. Angle means we just connect the red circle or the white circle and the horizontal line. It here have the degrees. This degree is 45. It's the best. The best means the price, the time, and the space is 1 multiply 1. Time and space is 1 multiply 1. This is the most safe speed to rise in. If the angle is too big, see it's more than 45, more than 60, so it means in very short time it rises so much, and lately in very long time it will just sideways, no rise anymore. So 45 degree is the best. Time and space, the best one. Okay. The fourth is the period. You see, here is monthly chart. Monthly chart means one candle stands for 1 month. And the weekly chart here, one candle stands for 1 week. And the daily chart here, one candle stands for 1 week. So now we see daily chart means short term, weekly chart means mid term, monthly chart means long term. We can check the long term first, short term next. This is another philosophy. So for EM example, from March until now, daily chart, weekly chart, monthly chart all red. So every time after the correction finish, we can continue again. This is the period. And now is the 8 trading rules of red white circle in different period. This one, if we investment for mid long term, you mainly focus on weekly chart or monthly chart. For mid short term, we can check daily chart. This is 8 trading rules. For red white circle, we make a conclusion. Yeah? For monthly chart, it stands for long term, more than 1 year. Weekly chart is midterm. It's midterm. The period is 3 weeks to a few months. And the daily chart is short term, is 6 to 10 days. So for red white circle, it's only suitable for uptrend or downtrend. Cannot use in sideways. Only uptrend and downtrend. And also when we use, we must mind the numbers of circle, the distance between the candlestick and the circle, and the period. Okay, so this is the conclusion of the indicator we learned today. And now we come back to see the example again. Yeah? So you see here the first red circle, from white turning to red, the first red circle appear. And also the red bar appear. Red bar nearly hit the 25%. 25 means the banker began to build position already. So if the red bar below 25, it's only testing, no big move, no big rise. If the red bar more than 25, we have chance, and then it will rise more. And here, even the first red circle we buy is okay, also no problem. But the best buy point is here. After some rising, the candlestick is far away from the circle, and then it will pull back. Pull back to red circle have support, and here this is the best buy point, very safe. After we bought, it will continue rising from $11 to $16 this wave. As the red bar continue rising, and then after some correction, the red circle come again, the money continue flow in, support the price. So it means it can continue rise more. Buy here, sell here, continue make money. Here is around $13 and here is around $16. And then after some correction, come again, the first red circle, but you see the price is a bit far away from the red circle, so we can wait. Whenever the price pull back, have support, and here is the best interpoint. So here the price is around 1650, and then now here is 2050 already, 2350, 23, and continue rising. As a still red circle means still got support, and also the red bar continue rising, so it means the big money continue flowing, so the price have power to rise more. Very easy for us to follow, right? And here, same pattern again. The white circle turn to red. The red bar continue rising, and the red bar break up purple line, so we can buy here, and then rise. After small correction, red circle appear again. So here, if we missed, no problem. Here, we can also consider. As the money continue flow in, the circle appear, red circle appear, so we continue to buy and hold and make money. Small correction, very minor correction. So this one, we can still hold. You no need sell. This white circle, even turn to white. We see the money still here, big money still here, and the green bar only a bit. So means only very minor correction. The banker have two ways in correction. One way is a very short-term big drop. Another way is very long-term sideways. Only these two ways to shake the retail investor out of the market. But if we have this indicator, we know the banker still here, so no problem. We just hold. So until here, 100% already. Continue rising, as still red circle still got support, and the money continue flowing. So it will give us a very good guidance. We can buy, we can hold, and when must sell. Very clear. So this indicator we learned last week. We just have a very quick review. Follow the red bar, and the red bar means the banker, the big fish, and also the purple line, very important. If the red bar break up purple line, can consider short-term buy. And whenever the red bar break down purple line, it's time to short-term take profit. But if the big fish here, no big problem. So you see, you can check your share. If most part is red bar, seldom green bar, the green bar disappear or only a bit, only a little. So this kind of share is a very strong share, and the strong one will be stronger. We combine together. If the first red circle and also the red bar more than 50, it's very, very safe buy point, especially in uptrend. In uptrend, the big fish here, trend no problem, money flow no problem, and we check the signal. Once the signal turn to red, it will be very good buy point. So when we make analysis, we make a decision, we follow 3 steps. The first step, we check the trend. Long-term trend is bull or bear. Mid-term trend, short-term trend is going up or going down. If the trend, no problem. Second step, we check the money flow. Who played here? If the big fish here, we should be very happy. No need worry the price too high already. High, it will be higher. As long as the big fish here, we will be very safe. So if the money flow also no problem, the third step, we check the signal. Whenever the red circle appear, definitely it will rise. Very easy. Same pattern and the same model. You just remember this model. You can print in your mind. And every time you check your share, you see the trend is bull or bear, the money flow, who played here, the circle turn to red already. So if these 3 confirm each other, you buy. After you bought, it will very safe rising. First red circle and the red bar about 50, and also in uptrend. So very safe, 70 cents. Now it's $1.70. Continue rising. Very safe, right? So not only in Singapore, but every market totally the same. Okay, so today we just learned the red-white circle, how to find the buy point and the sell point. We combine with the trend and the money flow indicator together. So we find the safe and the sustainable buy point. And this model can be repeat, not only in Singapore market, but in every other markets, not only in sideways market, but also in bull market and the bear market. So if this pattern can meet, then we can buy. So every day is a new beginning, and every learning is a new start. Best wishes for every one of us. And hopefully, no matter what happens next, the market, the economic in the next 10 years, the economic will be worse and worse. In 2009, our boss told us 2009 is the worst year in the past 10 years, but it will be the best year in the next 10 years. So the economic will be worse and worse. But now we got a new way. To make profits from the stock market if we learn the knowledge, and then it will be very safe and sustainable. So no matter what happens, Homely will always be here for you. From 1998 until now, 22 years already, we continue conduct class and continue afford the advanced technology software for everyone in technical analysis. So today, our talk will finish, and see you next time.